We started the John Laing Singers because we thought it was very important for the city to have a quality chamber choir, particularly one that specialised in a cappella music. Choral music that is produced with a clear, bright tone has this magical quality of being spiritually uplifting. We wanted this particular sense of joy for our community. It's also wonderful to work with people from many different backgrounds and experiences, but they're all brought together with a tremendous enthusiasm and dedication to this great world of choral music.
John has a really good talent for pulling out the most in people regardless of their background, which I think helps to make this choir what it is. He selects his voices very carefully, I know, and so it's always nice to sing next to somebody that you may not have sung next to before, because chances are, with John's ear, he's found somebody that you're going to blend with quite well. So
there are so many people in that choir who can, they can sight read anything. They can play piano. They teach music. They have sung, they do sing with a number of other choirs. They're incredible people.
It's always inspiring for a classical flute player to listen to the voice. It's what we aspire to sound like. And so I'm always inspired when I play with the choir. Impressed at the complexity of the music, that they can sing that music with their voices and achieve beautiful tone.
To listen to the choir is a soul uplifting experience. Some of the most wonderful music, wonderful sounds, phrasing, words, everything is just perfection.
They sing a wide range of music. I've been to a number of their concerts, and they do madrigals and Renaissance music, and then they'll sing some very modern, almost atonal music, and they can handle a wide range of repertoire, but it requires very skilled, classically trained musicians.
One thing I particularly enjoy is the ongoing opportunity to work upon and produce choral music, which contains probably the finest single repertoire of music that exists, covering masterpieces from every period and style of music over really 1,000 years.
The first concert that I sung with the JLS was a combined concert that we did with the Renaissance singers from Kitchener-Waterloo. We performed Spem in Alium. That was quite the baptism into a choir, and I'd never even heard the piece before, so that was a pretty significant event.
John Laing is amazing. He's just amazing. He never ceases to inspire me and cause great wonderment that anybody can do what he can do.
He's known far and wide as a great choral conductor and organist and teacher, and to have him come to Hamilton was a great benefit to all of us. He's inspired so many others, namely the John Laing Singers, of course, but in so many other groups and ways, and he's also very good at working with other groups. I thought one of the highest tributes was the fundraising concert when 6 separate groups were there performing.
Halton Family Services is a division of the United Way, and it provides funding to needy families. It provides counseling, all kinds of support. The director is a lover of music, and she and I were talking, and I said that I would love to do some charitable concerts. First one we did was in 2003, and John Laing was the primary accompanist to all of the artists that we featured. We've held these concerts at Knox Presbyterian Church downtown Oakville, and they sell out every year. So I'm really grateful for the contribution of the singers. It's enabled me to expand the type of music that I want to feature in these programs, and John is just invaluable.
It's just a wonderful thing to hear them, plus they've taken the good name of our city far and wide in Europe, France, and Britain, and Sarasota, Florida, and other places, and that's good for our community as well.
For me, some of the highlights have occurred during the invitational tours we've made to Europe and to the United States, and the tremendous ovations, warmth of response, and respect we were given by audiences.
When I look out at an audience when we've done a piece and I see tears in the eyes of some people, or when we've done a sprightly one and they're laughing and having a great time, that to me is the real magic of music. It's an international language. When we performed in France and Switzerland, it didn't matter what languages people taught. They heard music.
What really keeps us going perennially is the love, warmth, and devotion of our regular audiences here in this community. We've definitely achieved everything we set out to do, and if anybody had told us we'd still be doing it and improving it a quarter of a century later, we would have been quite ecstatic.
I hope they can just go from strength to strength and possibly do some more touring, because it takes, as I said, the good name of our community far and wide, and it's a great way to represent Hamilton, and just of the highest standard possible, which I hope we can celebrate another 25 years down the road.